Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back once more to Final Fantasy II. Now, I know that at the end of last stream, I talked to an NPC, and that NPC told me very exactly what I was supposed to do. Do I remember a single word of it today? No. Like, before the stream, I was remembering my exact words from last stream at the very end, which was, you guys are probably gonna have to remind me what we're doing, because I do not remember at all. I probably won't remember at all the next day what I was just told by the NPC. And that is very true. I don't remember anything. So we're gonna go talk to the NPC again and figure out what we're doing, because I mean, I think I was supposed to go somewhere. That's probably a given, right? Seeing as I was outside the town, I was probably having to leave to go somewhere. Oh yeah, you're in charge now. Right. I kind of forgot about that part. Emperor skirmish. Oh, the dragoons. Yes. Speak the language of wyverns. Yeah, that's... Sure. Go to Diced. Okay. Paloom, that was it. That's what we're supposed to be doing, is going to Paloom. Okay. I figured it out. Big brain. I should have remembered that. There's no reason why I just completely forgot that I needed to go to Paloom. And I remember. I now remember yesterday specifically saying that I need to go to Paloom, and that I'm probably not going to remember that. And I didn't. Is this Paloom? Or is that the other town? Paloom, okay. You the person? You be looking for passage to Diced? Diced nuts? I don't know. Because it can't be Diced, because that would mean the I would be first, right? So it's Diced? It's... I guess it's like it's in the east. It's like if you're trying to say the east, but you have like a really weird accent, so you say more of like the east, but you say it really fast, so you're like deast. Yeah, that's what it is. And I think it might actually be to the east. So we'll see. This be our lucky day, is it? Just so happens me ship was about to leave for Deast. Be you wanting a ride? Well, of course. Doesn't this seem a little too convenient? Yes, it does, but it always does, so... Maybe it is, but there aren't any other ships going to Deast. I could probably just walk there. We're just gonna have to trust it. Are we gonna have to? My name's Layla? We'll just call her L. We'll be waiting outside the city for you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as we're set to go. You can't, it's an island? Oh! Okay. That would make things difficult, wouldn't it? Alright, different ship. I don't know, I could walk across the water. Or I could hire the airship. I mean, he's back home safe and sound, right? Yeah. Trusted Pirates doesn't say much for the space you got between your ears. We'll spare you your lives, but your loot is ours now. How about our fists? Is it a fight you be wanting? You really are stupid. Get 'em, boys. Yeah, I don't think these guys are gonna be that big of an issue. You know, no offense, but we just auto battle these guys. Yeah, we're just one-shotting them. Getting absolutely punched into the ground. Huh. Yeah, these guys are not prepared for this. Why did they think that they could take us on? When they saw that we didn't have any weapons, they should have been scared, you know? They dropped a lot of money, though. Enough. I know when I'm beat. Go on, then. Do what you're gonna do and be done with it. Why don't you just take us to the island? That's why we're here. Just, you know, give up your stupid idea of robbing us and just take us where we want to go. You want to fight the Empire together? Ah, bunch of outcasts like us fighting alongside the likes of ye. I think I like the sound of that, do you now? To your posts, boys. Whether it be East or the edge of the world, we'll get you there. Okay, I guess we punched some sense into them. Oh, and she joined the party. Oh, great. Is she a permanent member, or is she just gonna skedaddle off again like everyone else does? Oh! Oh, we have our own boat now. Oh, goodness. I can go wherever I want. Though you can't... Oh, you just pop out of the ship? Okay. You can't actually go to the edge of the world, because... Also, I assume this is East. Or maybe it's the other... Oh, there's like 3 major islands. This is one of them. Let's go here first, because I've been wondering what this island is. Best party member? Really? Let's see. We need to make sure... Yeah, see? They're using weapons. What a fool. Oh, they already have some decent equipment. Give them some mithril, I guess. Do they have any spells? Because they had a lot of stuff that doesn't interrupt magic. They have thunder. Okay. Not a lot of health. We'll need to level that up. And I doubt they have any punching prowess. Do I have these on? I did not. Okay. But we'll get them fixed right up with that good health. Okay. So there's a chest there, a chest up there. Oh, there's a lot of chests. Okay. She doesn't do much damage right now, does she? I'm sure she'll get it. You're saying that because she's a fun character? Oh, okay. Well, as long as she's with us for a while, then that means that she is the best, because we can level up her skills properly and actually have her doing good stuff. Well, against these higher level enemies, she's not doing much damage yet. We need to get like a few more levels on her hand-to-hand combat before she starts hitting real hard. Eye drops, good. Ow. Dang it, Pikachu. Why you gotta do that? Alright, where are we going? We're going down here. And then we need to go up. Ah. Right, they only take damage from crits. There we go. Of course, we have that. Can we cure that with well, why would we need to cure it with magic? We probably could, but we have infinite antidotes, so that would be more efficient. Use cure. We'll just heal you. There we go. Ether. Good. Right, this is dead end, so this way. Oh, great. Oh, spacebar does pause. I was accidentally hitting that as, like, muscle memory from RimWorld. Okay, we're gonna have you attack. We're gonna try to do fire. Just because I think that might work better. Because waiting for crits isn't always the best option. But fire did like nothing. Alright, everyone just keep fighting. We really gotta level up that fire. There we go. Hands leveled up to a decent level now. Got more poison. You still need to level up your cure a bit. So there was another chest down here, and then we could just... I need to switch her off using fire. It's probably best to just wait for crits. It is a little annoying though, just having to wait and hope, and then no crits happen. There we go. Oh, that wasn't enough? Alright. There we go. Finally. But Ebos is now up to 7 hand-to-hand combat skill. That is impressive. And with 7 skill he can do damage? Nope. This doesn't kill it. Even a crit is just not a one-shottable. There we go. I hate those things. It just takes so long to fight. You need to go here, here, antidote, and then magic. There we go. Everyone's pretty much full health. Spider silk. Only they had a weakness that wasn't punching. Well, you know. It's either punching or fire is what we have. I guess Layla has thunder. But it still took like 3 fire spells to take them out, even when we were doing it like that. It's almost easier just to punch them. But of course they also poison, which is the only way they really do decent damage. Reds resist fire. That would make sense. Fire is generally depicted as red. There we go. Hey, Layla leveled up again. Now let's see. Items, antidote. They do a lot of poison. Yeah, next time we come across those guys, I guess we'll try to hit them with lightning. Just see what happens. Oh, now there's yellow ones as well. Yeah, the turns go so slowly when you turn off the auto thing. And everyone's poisoned again. Turn 1. Great. So you attack, you... I guess... No, not that. That. All enemies, that. So we'll do both. I'm guessing that yellow is resistant to thunder. And red is resistant to fire, so if we do both of them, it takes them out. Okay, good. Of course, now our auto fight is kind of messed up. We need to turn off the continue auto battle. Oh, of course, they poisoned us all again. I remember it was turn 1 triple poison, which is very annoying. Like, how am I supposed to deal with that? I mean, we have, like, a ton of antidotes, but I don't want to be burning through them that fast. and it's not responding. I still don't know why it's doing this. Of course, I tried to look up just everything not responding, but the internet was not very helpful on that. Mainly its consensus was just, it's probably temperature issues. Which I kind of bought for a while because it's, you know, summer, it's hot, but it can't really be that because it's not that hot in my room. So I still have pretty much no idea. Playing a walk-in freezer, I know, right? That could work. This looks fun. I don't know what all that stuff is, but probably nothing good. Let's see, there's another chest across from there. Yes, there's still 3 chests in here, but what's down this? Alright, we can just take these guys out easily. And one of them took themselves out, so I guess that's good. Why did Ebos take so much damage there? Was that a crit? Or was it just... did he take off his armor at some point? I don't know. Where am I? Huh. Interesting. So I guess each stairway goes to a different place. Oh, great. More of these immune guys. They show up so often in this place, too. I don't know what I use spider silk for. Is this? Where is this? This place is a little confusing. They poison us somehow? That was really fast. Okay, just regular enemies. Death Idol sounds fun. Oh. Felicitations? What are we here? Where do you come from? I don't know. Weird face, why are you not wearing a mask? Nobody told me to. Why not wear a mask? I don't know. Where I come from... Oh, black mask is our treasure. We keep it at the bottom of the cave. You keep your hands off. No matter, you can't find you not takey. Alright. So, they have a special mask that I'm not supposed to take, but they're not worried because... Oh, vendor. Okay. I guess let's stock back up on antidotes. Just stock back up on everything. Well, I can't stock back up on ether, because, we don't have the money for that. Let's just get like 20 of that. What about the other vendor? Oh! Demon Axe, Demon Spear, Ruby, you say? It's better for everybody. And only one magic interference. And this seems useful. I don't know for what, but I'll buy one, I guess. Maybe that's necessary somewhere in the cave. Let's get some good ruby equipment here. Equip, silver, replace with ruby. Yeah, it's 5 defense and no extra magic interference. If only we could find, you know, ruby of the other item types. Actually, did you have anything else? No, it was just the weapons. I was thinking as the armor vendor, I might have just gotten too focused on the chest piece that I forgot that there was other armor, but no. That's all they sell. Hi, unknown man. How's it going? Alright, regular enemies. We're good. It's a tad sidetracked. I get it. It's all good. You didn't miss a whole lot, aside from we have a new intern, and she brought a boat with her, so we can now boat around. And that's about it. There's a lot of healing to offset all that poison we're getting. Does the intern punch? Well, of course they do. Who doesn't in this party? They don't punch as well as we do just yet, though. But they'll get there. Someday. Well, let's see, we're back to here, and we need to make our way that way. These guys are fine. I'm just gonna start running from the slime enemies. They're just not worth trying to kill. Because we're gonna use up all of our spell slots on them. And it's just not worthwhile. All the regular enemies we can just punch our way through. Scourge Tome. Maybe we killed all the slimes that are in the cave because we haven't run into them in a while. That would be very good. I would like that. Scourge, another Scourge Tome. They seem to like that specific spell. Oh, we also just found a vendor that has better armor for us, so that was good. We're now better equipped with less spell interference and all that. Let's see, map. So we still need to go left. We're just gonna not deal with the slimes. Because who needs them? I certainly don't. Those things are real annoying. We're not flee. It said that as the auto option. That's fine. Oh. 700 damage with a punch. That's impressive. Alright, now we're down in this portion. Which means we need to go down and then up. It'll get there. Eventually. It's just got a process, I guess. There we go. And we don't even get any XP. Okay. Containing garlic. Alright. Hopefully that's useful. You think if we punch hard enough, we'd eventually be able to damage the slimes without crit damage? Because I'm not so sure. I feel like, I don't know if it's just that they have a lot of armor, so if eventually you do enough damage, you'd be able to break through it. Or if it's literally that they're, you know, just only damageable by crits. I don't know if that's... if it's ever possible to hit them with uncritical attacks. Preemptive strike. I ain't dealing with these. I dealt with them for a while, but we're not dealing with them anymore. So where does this put us? It's a chest upwards, and there's a million different ladders. So I guess chest first, and then top left ladder. Why again? Just auto flee. You got more poison. Oh, 1,000 gold, okay. I'll take that. And there's an enemy just what? Oh, hi. Never seen you before. Hope that means you'll give good XP. Well, he's dead, so. And no XP. Another death idol. I still don't know what I do with those. But alright. It's a really good thing that we bought bulk antidotes. Because everything down here just wants us poisoned. Doesn't even want us dead. It just wants us to have to use the antidotes. Yeah, she's just slightly not strong enough to one-shot the enemies yet. She needs another level up. Chest, sleep tome. I don't think that's super useful, but oh, that other ladder has a lot of loot at it. We'll want to get that. Alright, more wild horns. Shouldn't be a problem. Ow. We need to heal her when we get out of here. Hey, but she leveled up her punching. Hopefully that makes her as good as my other guys, but I'm not sure. Because I feel like the reason my other guys are so good at punching is because they've also leveled up the stats related to punching. And she may now have the punching skill, but not the stats required for it. Oh, big boy? Little one first, then the big one. Give me your levels. Four big horns. Alright. I mean, just attack them. Ow. Ow. A lot of HP. Why are you attacking the low health one before I have a chance to do anything? But I did have it on autoplay still. I realize that's probably an issue. It's so slow without it though. And they just kill her, okay. Right before we actually have a chance to get back into it. Interesting. Alright, you are going to use that on the whole party. You're going to use it on just you, and you're going to attack. You're going to attack. That is not a lot of healing. Well then. I think she just does not have the health pool to survive this. Because if we just keep sitting here trying to heal, we're not going to do any damage and never win the fight. So we just need to ignore her. Because her health pool is just not sufficient to survive these yet. Which is odd. I mean, I suppose this area might be higher level than where she was supposed to be going, but still, you'd think, like they have leveled up their skills as I've been getting new interns, but at the same time, they haven't been leveling them up to, like, a degree comparable to how high level the areas we're going is. Because, like, she has level 4 lightning, which is pretty high level, but at the same time, she has, like, 300 health. Like, that is not sufficient HP pool to survive anything out here. Especially not a boss like that. That might just be to the entrance. Let's go find what that other thing was hiding. We're all up to 7 now. That's good. Except for her, but you know, that's to be expected. She just got here. I'm gonna turn fighting off because we have fought a lot of things in these caverns. And there's a bit of searching around I have to do. Isn't supposed to be visited until later. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely feel like I still feel like she should have more health, you know? Because this place is probably only supposed to be visited much later, but she should still have like 500 or so HP. Where is this even taking me? Where am I? Oh, is this place? I think this is the right one. Okay. There were just a few more steps to get here than I thought. Sleep grass, and monsters. Oh boy. They're still very underleveled for when you get them. Yeah, that is weird to me. Like, why would they have that be? When they literally know what part of the story they're supposed to be coming in, and like what types of enemies they'll have to be facing. And they're still just not putting them at the proper level for where they're supposed to be going. It seems very weird. Let's see, not magic, we need item, antidote, use. Because like they're the game developers, they should know better than anyone the types of enemies you'll be fighting, but evidently not. But it's fine, we can level her up as we go. It's just the health is the thing that takes the longest. You know, the other ones, you can just fight higher level enemies and the skill gets boosted pretty quick. Like how her hand-to-hand combat is now about as good as everyone else's. But that's not the same for all the skills. Like the health, it takes a long time and like dozens of battles. How do I get to that? I don't know. Does it matter too much? Probably not. We probably don't need every chest in every dungeon. This is a long, long ways out. I wonder, should I go back to the guys? Where are the guys? Is this the guys? No. Where's this taking me? This place is kind of a maze, and I don't remember at all. Oh wait, I think this takes us to the guys. Yeah. Are they all just gonna say the same thing? What about one of the ones in the middle? Because these are the ones that talk about the Black Mask. Pretty sure... Yeah, I literally have the Black Mask right here. But they say nothing about it. Okay, that's fine. At least I have it. I don't know what it does, or where to use it. But I guess it's good that we have it ahead of time. So at some point, people are going to be like, ah, we need the Black Mask from this tropical island cave. And I'll just be like, oh, this Black Mask? I've already had it for like the last 10 years. The exit. I think this is this the first stairs? Is this the way out? I think so. Yeah. The place is very twisting and convoluted. But we managed to get it. I hope there wasn't any. What was the Gaia drum we got? Was that the same as the other drum we bought? Yeah, okay. Cast Quake? Alright. So nothing, like, special. It's just a usable item. Well, there's 2 other islands in the game, it looks like. So we're gonna head over to this one. See if this is the right island. What's all this, then? Nothing happens. What if I use a Black Mask? No. Alright, well, nothing happens. I guess this isn't the right island. We're now 0 for 2 out of 3. That's kind of unlucky, I guess. So we gotta go to the one that is off on the opposite side of the map. The furthest away one that I didn't want to go to because it was too far away. But let's see, if we go this way, then in theory we'll come out at the top of the screen there. But yeah, perfect. We are here. Let's see what kind of enemies they got lurking in these woods. Huh. Pretty much the same stuff. The stalactite is new. But not any harder than any of the other guys. Alright, what's all this then? Why were we sent here again? I don't actually remember. Oh yeah, talk to the wyverns. Go away, don't come any closer. I'm coming closer. Hi, I'm gonna tell my mom. Well, okay. Can I talk to her and ask her why I'm here? Maybe where the wyverns are? Okay, we found your cottage. Just the entire cottage you kept inside that chest. We took it. Oh, hi. Is this your mom? No, my son hasn't caused you any trouble. If he has, I do apologize. My husband was a dragoon. The Imperial soldiers killed him along with the rest. My son and I are the only two left. In the room behind us is the last surviving wyvern. It seems to be trying to tell us something, but I cannot speak its tongue. If we only had one of the pendants, we'd be able to understand it. The Cavern of the Wyverns lies north of this castle. The cavern may hold one of the pendants that allows us to speak the wyvern's language. Dragoons fought valiantly, but the Empire knows no honor. They poisoned the wyvern's water. Wyverns writhed in agony until their last breath. Let's see, wyverns. Okay, so that's just all they say to either of those things. So I guess we need to go get that pendant from the cave. I can probably do that. Let's look here. Yeah, there's more exploring to be done here, but we'll deal with that once we have the pendant. Back to enemies we can actually hit. 'Tis a good feeling. I spoke too soon, didn't I? No, I can hit this guy. Pretty easily, too. I was gonna say, this is a bit of a mossy cave. It looks like a place that'll have a lot of slime enemies. But so far, we can hit everything we've seen here. Oh, blinded. We probably should have rested somewhere. Oh, hi. Remains of a dragoon. Something nearby on the ground catches your eye. Is it the pendant? It's a pendant. Okay, well, my job here is done, I guess. There's a lot more to this dungeon than that, but that's technically all we came here for. Let's see, magic. You need to Asuna yourself, but you're out of mana. Alright, let's go outside and use a cottage. And that'll get us our mana back for more healing. We did just get a free cottage, so why not? Just right outside this thing's door. Where's the cottage? We just got it. There it is. And now we should be fully rested up, if it works the same as it does in the other game. Now let's go down this way, because there did seem to be a lot of loot in here somewhere. Let's see. This will lead us. We gotta go into there. Can't go up there, I don't think. So we gotta go grab that loot and then the ladder. We'll have to explore the rest of the game after you go back to them. Oh! It's one of those quests. Where they're just like, ah, remember that place you just came from? Go back there and do it again. Will I have to explore this cave when after I go back to them because I need something else from the cave that I can get now? Or is it, like, literally something that is going to be only available after I've talked to them? Can I go up there? I don't see any other way to get to that chest. Yeah, let's just punch a soul in the face. That's gonna work out fine. They like their fire. Okay. So yeah, this chest, it's hard to see if you can actually get there from here. No, you can't. You gotta go from above. It'll only be available after you go to them. Okay. I mean, maybe I'll just explore most of the cave on this run, and then go back to them, like turn off encounters and then run back to them and come back here later. These guys do have a lot of health, though. And they don't... I think they don't give much XP. They just hit hard and have a ton of HP. And don't do very much else. That just leads up to that stairs. Overchief, you say? I think those are new. Not that tough, though. We could use some healing soon, but I'm sure we're fine for the moment. Revenants, you say? Ow. Ow. Yeah, enemies are not getting any tankier, but they're certainly doing more damage. Let's see. There's loot over there, but that's the end of this line. So this isn't the way we need to go when we come back here, probably. Gigantodes. Alright. Easy enough. The Revenants hurt. But I guess that's just because last time they got an ambush. This time they died before they even got a chance to attack us. But yeah, when they attack, that's like a full heal spell each attack they do. That gets expensive quick. Oh, 4 adamantoises. Alright. I think we should be alright. They have a lot of health. But they don't have nearly enough health compared to how much damage we do now. How are 4 giant tortoises in that chest? Oh, lots of XP though. That's why I like the adamantoi. It's like the plural of adamant, because I mean, adamantoises just didn't sound right. Let's see, Knight's armor is significantly more. He doesn't use magic, so we'll put those on him. Saint's Spirit, Flame Bow, Sage's Wisdom. What are those exactly? Here's one that maximizes spirit and maximizes intellect. Like literally maximizes it? Is that a permanent buff? Because if so, that's just a stone that you put on someone and they just all of a sudden can have like 99 spirit or intellect. I would like that. Also, we need to do some healing. Okay, and I can probably turn... Let's see. Turn consecutive auto battle back on. Because they're battle items? Okay. So it would only be like a temporary boost. It is unfortunate. Yeah, luckily the fire does not do nearly as much damage as a Revenant's normal attack. And spread out damage is easier to heal than large single target damage. Ambushed, you say? How dare. Okay, we need to do some healing. Now, I think there were several ways to go through the dungeon, and that was just one way of going through. We're gonna need to go and check out the rest of them, which is gonna take a long time with how many battles they're throwing at us. And all the ambushes. Get ready for a lot of fires. Still better than getting attacked by 4 Revenants. Yeah, most of that can be healed back by just a couple AoE heals. But I suppose since we're going back to basically the start anyway, we might as well go and talk to the guys at the house again. Because now that we have that pendant, we'll probably be able to continue whatever quests they have for us. I do wonder how much of this we filled out. 48. So we're still missing one here. And one there. I mean, I'm probably not going to fill it out entirely, but it's a good idea of how far we've gone in the game. But it seems we're less than halfway through. Have to go in through the front, I see. Alright, we got the pendant. Now what do we do? Lowermost chambers of the cavern hold the life spring, the place where wyverns used as a hatchery. Okay, good for you. I don't see a wyvern in you. There we go. Hi. We seek your aid in destroying the Empire, our common foe. Will you help us? The fire's poison already courses through my veins. I will not escape the fate that befell my brood. Shortly before the battle with the Empire, a dragoon named Rykard set out to find the ultimate magic. Where he has gone, I do not know. Ah, I have one last request to make of you. Take this egg to the cavern north of here and submerge it in the life spring. It is the last remaining wyvern egg. If it is not submerged in the life spring soon, it will wither and die. Alright then. So that's where we need to go, is that big puddle of water that was down there. Well, let's get a move on. And I assume we're gonna meet that dragoon guy at some point in the future, because it said he was going for the ultimate magic, and I think that's one of our other goals at some point, was to find the, I don't even remember what they called it, but it's like the really good tome that has the ultimate magic in it. Alright, so we've gone through 2 of 3 ways. So this is the last path we have ahead of us. Ultima, ah yes, the Ultima Tome, that was it. Let's see, we can go up into that, and that, and that. So we have 3 treasure chests to get, and then 2 more ladders to choose from. Oh, more of these guys. These guys are tanky. Hey, you're up to 7 now. Good. Let's see. Magic. You heal yourself a bit. Healing is getting a bit costly, though. The more we level it up, the more expensive it gets. I wonder if the higher level versions are better health to mana ratio? Because I don't know, I haven't done really the math on it. But it definitely heals a lot more at the higher levels. I just don't know what the ratio on it is, because it like doubles and triples the amount that it costs to use the first level heal. Mithril armor? Okay, we already have plenty of that. Ultima's one of those things that's treated very differently game to game. Was there an Ultima thing in the first one? Because I don't think I ever found something like that in the first game. Maybe we could have used it, I don't know. Ancient Apocalyptic Spell or a basic ability endgame enemies have? Interesting. Mithril Helm. At least there's no slimes in this dungeon. Everything that's here we can actually conceivably kill with our main damage output. Ambushed. At least there's no revenants. Monsters, of course. Green souls. Alright, they seem kind of windy. I don't know why they chose them to guard the chest, but you know. Mage's Staff. Ooh. Does that have an innate spell? Cast Thunder when used in battle. Yeah, innate Thunder. That is a tough one, because I think that would have to be equipped as a weapon. And we don't want to do that. But they're using my love of innate spellcasting against me. Alright, I'm gonna go with the middle staircase, just because it's closer. Alright. That's the wrong one. Actually, we do need to be in here, because we need some healing again. Don't have much healing left on this guy. Okay, then the map. We need to go there. Up has 2 chests. And then there's like a billion ladders in here. I guess there's only 2 more we can access, though. I think those other ones were from the other route. Oh, I just wanted the loot. Where am I now? No. Don't tell me it put me all the way back here. That's it, we're turning encounters on. This takes way too long to trek through this place if we have encounters on. This place is huge. And I think they sent me like halfway up the other path. Wait, this is further down. Okay, that was one of the ones I needed to go right for. That's the wrong way. Because we were supposed to go down, just not immediately down. Because yeah, by this point we would have been assailed by like 5 or 6 groups of enemies. So, I mean, I've been fighting them because I wanted to get the new lady's health up a bit, but there's a limit to that. There's a limit to how many fights I will, you know, willingly do to try to get to the other end of the place. And when it just sent us like 75% across the entire dungeon, that's when I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna turn encounters off for a minute and just get back there, because that is like, I don't know, 20 plus fights that I would have had to go through in order to get back there. And I ain't buying you all that mess, you know? Alright, so first, grab the loot here. Mithril Mirror. What does that do? Is that like equipment? Like the rest of the Mithril stuff? Or the guards against magic attacks? Oh, okay. So now, I'm assuming if we go across the bridge, we'll suffer the same fate. So, we're going down the other route. And we might as well turn encounters back on now that we're in new territory. I am glad, though, that they give us at least the option to turn encounters off when we just want to get places, because that is incredibly useful. And not every game gives you that option. And I don't know if it just has that option because this is the remastered version, or if the original game had that too, but I'm not sure. Mithril Shield, we already have some of those. Snail could use some healing after this fight. Magic, you... There we go. I know, revenants. Okay, they're dead. I always get a little scared when the revenants pop up, just because of how much damage they can inflict. It's like, I don't think we'll die to revenants, but they'll certainly give us a bit of a repair bill. And that is no fun. Because, you know, using up all my precious mana is not a good thing. This stairs should take us somewhere new. Oh, adamantoids. I don't know if we can still level up to the adamantoids. We were able to before. I don't think so. Maybe we still can, just not that one. Acid vial. Okay. Ugh, revenants. They're all dead. Good. First door. Nothing. Next will be this one. Something. Lots of crits. Easy enough. Alright, whomst might you be? Chimera after egg. Very succinctly put there, Snail. These guys look a little tough. You have no mana. Right. Okay, they're not so bad. Might do a lot of damage, though. Decent damage. But they can't do damage if they're dead. That's what we always say. Is awash with a soft light. Okay. Well, I don't think... I think asking it anything is just gonna, yeah, be all confusion. Let's put the black mask in. Oh. Egg. Wyvern egg sinks gently to the bottom of the spring. Is that a good thing? Were we supposed to just drop it in and it rests at the bottom of the spring? Okay, good. Well, we'll just leave it unattended. That's fine. Let me just check that none of these have anything else. Ice shield, you say? We can't use shields. Because that'll lower our punching ability. And God forbid we lower our punching ability. That's like all we have. I mean, if we can't punch, then what can we do? Lots of adamantoids is good. It's plenty of XP for us, maybe. Well, we'll see if they actually give any. Because they used to. I used to like them because they gave a lot. Well, I think they gave some. Probably, maybe. Hard to tell. Because it doesn't show you, like, the gain when it comes to the weapon skills. It just shows you how much you have after the fight. So you kind of just need to remember how much you had last time you gained some. And then just kind of estimate if those bars are higher than they were before. Which is difficult. should probably heal after this fight, because we're looking a little worse for wear. Almost out of mana on that one. We should just teach everyone Cure, so that we can use everyone's mana on it. I mean, they don't have a lot of mana, but it would be nice to just have more healing. Because damage, you know, we can just punch. Do we have any more Cure Tomes? Curse Tome, that's kind of the opposite. Yeah, no, we'll need to walk back to a town to get a Cure Tome or two. But I'm doubting that when the, you know, intern leaves our party, that they'll refund us the tome that we teach them. If it'll even let us teach them. I don't know. I could turn encounters off in order to leave the cave, but we need to get our XP somewhere. So might as well just fight through it while we're getting out of here. And we're making some absolute bank from these guys. Even on the faster speed, though, it takes some time to wipe out all the guys that come after us. If only we could have, like, 6 people on our party. Or 8. Then we could just have one person per enemy that can possibly come and mess with us. Because, yeah, like in these situations, even if we got a preemptive strike, we'd only kill half of their group. You know, before they get a turn. But if I had 8 people, we got a preemptive strike, we could kill all 8 enemies without a problem. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, now I guess we go back to the people and tell them that we did the thing, the stuff and the egg in the water. Okay, we need to use our 1 eye drop on Snail, because we don't have any mana for the whatever it was called. Alright, I did the thing. Last living wyvern is dead, but the egg you place in the spring remains. Someday it will hatch, and the wyvern will spread its great wings and soar through the sky for the rebels. Wyverns can't thank you for what you've done, so allow me to do so in their place. We're grateful. Okay. The wyvern, it's dead. Oh, that's unfortunate. So what do I get out of this? Oh, it's just gone. I guess it also disappeared into nothingness when it died. So allow me to run around and ransack your guys' home, even though everyone you've ever known is dead, and now the last wyvern is dead, but, you know, I don't care. I'm just gonna steal all your loot. Because that's what we do. Let's see, there's stairs up there and stairs down there. Let's check these ones first, because they're closer. There's no enemies here to get in the way of my ransacking. The only thing getting in the way is the lag that, you know, caused us to sit there for a while, every so often. Alright, lots of tomes. Good, I guess. A unicorn horn. That sounds special, probably. Maybe important. There's a door at the end of this hall, too. To a very small room, evidently. Nope, it's a big room filled with a lot of stuff. Gold needle, sage's wisdom, eye drop. We need those eye drops. A cross, a mallet, a winged sword. Alright. Well, nothing we necessarily need except for the eye drops. Those will come in handy. And then we have the stairs over here. Should lead us to that other treasure that we saw on the map on the first floor. Phoenix down. Alright, unnecessary, but useful, I suppose. Because I mean, we have the life spell, so it's like infinite Phoenix down as long as we have mana. But if we're out of mana, that might come in handy. Eventually. Now that we've ransacked the house of these poor people, let's get on out of here. I don't know what that did for us, though. Like, was that why we came here? Was that it? I mean, we put the egg in the water, so I guess eventually that'll be a thing. I don't know how long it takes for wyverns to hatch and then get to maturity enough that they can go and fight things, but we'll just hope that that's fine and that we did our job. Let's see, we could go all the way around. I guess we probably want to, don't we? Just go down under this. And then just straight across here. And this will take us right back to the starting town. Not only do I think we might get information on our next quest here, but also I wanted to come here so we could go to the magic shop and get more cure tomes. Because I think this is where they sold them. Before the place got bombed, at least. There we go. So now, everyone will be able to use cure. Just in case we need a bit of extra healing in the end. Now let's go... probably sleep first. Because I don't know what they're going to tell me to do, and we might want to just be able to get right on it. Might start a sequence or something. Might as well just heal up first. Get that mana back before jumping into anything. Alright, what will you have us do? Hilda's been acting strange lately. I try to speak to her and all she does is laugh. Could the king's death have disturbed her so deeply? I just don't know what I can do to help her. Would you try speaking to her for me? Apparently she's gone hysterical, and that's not a good sign. It's probably all the stress of leading a kingdom and all that. Where is she? She's not in here. She wasn't in the throne room either. Maybe she's down here, in this spare room that we didn't know it was used for. Oh, you're just blocking the doorway. Okay. Ebos, there's something I would like to discuss with you. Ebos specifically. Alright. We'll be waiting outside. Okay, bye, unknown man. Get out. Only Ebos can hear this. I'll also not listen. Ebos, don't do it. Your Highness. Why are you just standing there? I don't enjoy being teased. Ebos has gotten himself into quite the predicament, hasn't he? I think what has happened here, you know, it's a common mistake. I think the princess has thought that Ebos, she thought his name was Cassandra, because that, you know, obviously, if your name's Cassandra, then everyone wants to sleep with you automatically. We learned that from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So, you know, common mistake, but Ebos is gonna have to deal with this situation. I'm not sure how, but we will see. That's up for him to decide. You know, realistically, we don't see any of this. This isn't even happening. You know, at least, I mean, it is happening for Ebos, but he's the only one that can know this because we all stepped out of the room. Like, unknown man, you're not here. You don't see any of this. What have you done with the princess? Ah. Not so fast, you scurvy snake. Okay, unknown man, you're back. You can exist again. See, this is why I went and slept before coming in here to do the next quest, because you never know when it's gonna do something like this. I guess just punch the thing, you know? Like, I was sitting there like, oh, what spells should I use and what kind of strategy we got? It's like, no, I forgot. We just punch things. Yeah. I press Q and the game wins for me, you know? Hey, level 8 on Ebos. I guess being named Cassandra for a little bit gave him some extra XP. Layla, just how much of that did you see? Enough to know you shouldn't be letting your guard down around fetching young ladies, I'd say. Where real princess? I have terrible news, says no-name person. We've just heard a tournament is being held in Palamachia? I don't know. And Princess Hilda is the prize. Oh, well, thank you for answering my question. I'm coming with you. Well, can we have 5 people in the party? Don't worry, I know just how you feel, Captain. Me and my boys will manage your army. I run a tight ship. No need to fret over us. Okay, so I guess Gordon's back and she's on hold until after this quest. Well, Gordon sucked. Like, no offense, but all the offense, Gordon sucked. I mean, he has, I guess, a little bit more health. Let's see, but what was his... Oh, I guess he got up to a 6 while fighting with us. That's not bad. We did have him for a while, but still. At least at the start, he was horrendously bad. But alright. The lore is hard to follow. I know, right? You get back from an adventure and it's like, ah, the princess is in another castle, you know? And also she's apparently a Lamia. Lamia? Lamia? I don't know. I don't know much about the lore of Lamia. Honestly. I know they're, what, are they Greek? I think they're Greek. But they're not a very popular monster. You don't hear about them very much, except for like D&D type stuff. So where are we going? Wait a minute, was I supposed to talk to someone else? Because what do I remember? I remember they were saying that she was held captive somewhere, and she was a prize of something. But did they tell me where it was? I was just like, alright, got the quest, let's go. And only when I got in the ship did I realize, what is our heading? I don't think anyone told me where I was going. Maybe we should go talk to more people. I was too busy trying to figure out what a Lamia was. Hey you, do you know where that place is? If the princess is the tournament prize, maybe I should enter. Who am I kidding? I'd be killed. Tournament prize where? Hope the princess is alright. I'm sure she's fine. Palamacia? As far to the south of Kashuan. Okay, at least somebody gave me an answer here. Living in the desert can be very tough. Okay, so what they're saying is Kashuan was there. I missed it the first couple times. Okay, that's Kashuan. So it's just south of there, and he was talking about the desert. So it must be somewhere in here. Probably. Maybe. We'll just go there and hope for the best. But I can finally do the trek that I wanted to do. We should heal. Oh, I don't need to heal. Because the one person that got damaged was the person that left the party right then. That's, I guess, convenient. Alright, but we're gonna head up this way. We could use the boat, but I've been wanting to make the trek this direction since the start of the game. And we're not gonna let the enemies stop us this time. Oh, you put your weapon back on, Gordon. What a fool you are. What an absolute ignoramus you must be. You also replaced your equipment here. That's no good. Oh, we'll give him the gold hairpin. Yeah. No. Let's give him... Let's give him the mithril. Give Snail the giant's helm, because that looks better for him. And let's give Unknown Man the hairpin for that extra agility. Well, that's more magic interference. That's probably fine. Do we have anything special here? Okay. Because, yeah, they had, like, plus 10 agility, and I feel like Unknown Man's the one that uses agility most. Come on, Gordon. Better keep up with us. Or we're gonna throw you overboard. Maybe even keel haul you a little bit. Ah, it's whatever that was. My mind was saying, like, Peronctosaurus or something, but then I was like, wait, there's not Saurus at the end of that. It was like Pos or something. Yeah, but I didn't have enough time to read it because we killed it too fast. Dang it, Snail and Gordon. Sleeping on the job. Berserk, you say? You know, you had my attention, but now you have my interest. What does that do exactly? Raises attack. Okay. I like that. Ooh, can that be a group spell? Maybe. If we could just throw Berserk on everyone at the start of a boss fight. Not that we've had a boss fight that actually requires us to improve our attack, but still. Alright, these guys are actually going to be tough. Stop 420ing our guys. They do not want to blaze it. Gordon. Just kill them faster. No, Gordon. He has too little health. He's too big a wimp to survive this. Yeah, they don't leave you with any one temp character long enough to actually level up their skills fast enough. Because, like, they could stay applicable if you just kept them long enough to level up that health, but... Yeah, we haven't seen some of these guys since the start of the game when we accidentally ran into them, because I thought that I would be able to... Oh, is this a giant arena? Mayhaps. The Coliseum. Alright. Where do I sign up? Oh... I guess this is where I sign up. Alright. This is... You may fight well this day. To the victor goes Hilda, Princess of Fiend. Alright. I was running in, I was just like, hey, are you the guy I signed up with? And he's like, you're signed. Get into the fight. Oh, it's just one of these? This'll probably be easy. Behemoth. Yeah, that screams easy, right? You are gonna put Berserk on all of us, and you're all just gonna beat them up. It's only Berserk 1, and it's a group spell, so I don't know how much that's actually going to help. But hopefully it helps a lot. You still have mana, so you're gonna use Cure on yourself, and you're all just gonna attack. Because you could use a little bit of healing there. It's just surprisingly cinematic for JRPG The Soul. That's true. Oh, he did. Okay. Well, I hope that was just round 1, because that was easy. I think we got some XP for our punching. Nobly fought. Now let us give you your just reward. It's your chance to slay the Emperor. Is it? Here's your reward, a reward befitting a rebel. Ebos. Why are you calling Ebos out again? Come on, he didn't do nothing. Throw them in a cell. Alright. Hey, let me out, I didn't do nothing. I'm innocent, I tells you. Oh, lights out. It's Paul. I don't even remember who Paul is. Oh, the mines guy, right? I was about to say, I don't even remember who Paul is. I just remember the name Paul, because we were making fun of it earlier. Now get out of here before they get you. Alright. Thanks, Paul. I don't know why you're here, but good, I guess. Probably a good thing for my health. Let's see, there's a lot of doors. There's a chest over here. I want that loot. Are encounters on? Probably, right? Monsters. Oh. Nothing that bad. Of course, Gordon hits like a wimpy baby man. Come on, Gordon. Gotta get those muscles. There you go. And we get an antidote. Wow. All of that for a 30 gold value. That's not worth it. That's not worth much of anything, but good. Let's use your cure ability a bit. Because it's weaker, and we're able to use it more precisely. What was in here? Did we go in here? There's nothing either way. Great. And it's doing the not responding thing, but that's par for the course. It just hurts even more when you go into somewhere that has nothing in it, and then you have to sit there watching it for a while, and it's like, I know that I'm just gonna leave this room the second it loads. So it sitting there loading for a significant amount of time just hurts all the more. Because I don't actually need to be there at all. Hey, look, money. Ether. That's actually expensive. That's very expensive. And a cottage, probably expensive. I don't think I've had to buy a cottage yet. Nothing. Oh. Sorcerers and wizards and sergeants and captains. Ow. Okay, that wasn't a lot. It looked a lot more impressive than it actually hurt. A lot of health, lady. I don't appreciate that. Got more captains. Yeah, I should probably farm some of these captains at some point. Not these ones, but like the ones in town that are just infinite, you know, infinite captain glitches, because that would be useful. Let's see, let's level you up with this guy's cure. And you, do you have cure? No, I didn't grab you cure, because you're new here. You're out of magic now. Good enough. Let's go. This room's the last one, I think. Yeah, there's nothing. Let's see, now we just need to go up and around to that final room in the top right. Okay, up the stairs. Ambush! Oh no. Cursed? What does that mean? Oh. Oh, one just ran away. Well, that's useful for us, I guess. They're literally just gonna be bullying us with spells this whole time, aren't they? They know they can't take us on in a fair fight, so they're just like, we must curse and stun and slow and drain them. And then maybe we'll be sufficiently strong to take them on. And even then, half of them fled. Like, how strong must we be that even in this current state, they were just like, we need to turn off auto. But of course, it's already decided that we're gonna do all our attacks. Yeah, and he's the only one that had a heal or resurrect. Of course, he has no mana anyway, so not like it would help us. Yeah, I knew when it said that they ambushed us, I knew that it would be a problem. Okay, he's just straight up dead. Yeah, and she's the only one that can actually do any damage. Oh, decent XP though. Was that a diamond chess piece? Is that good for anything? What does that do exactly? It's a lot better, and no magic interference. So actually, we're gonna put that on Unknown Man. Because anything that's high armor and no magic interference, that's perfect for Unknown Man's repertoire. Let's see. We already have the best of that. This would be the same, just with less magic interference, but that doesn't really do anything for you. You also... Yeah, this would be good for you. What's the difference between... Okay, I guess gold is good, but golden is not. Alright, interesting. And you also had another Giant's Helm, but that would increase the magic interference significantly, so we're probably fine there. We need to have something that reduces curse. What does that? We've never dealt with curse. Oh, okay, that's the cross. We only had one of that, though. So... but we need our Phoenix down because they took down that guy. And now we need to cure these guys with, like, all of our mana. Alright. Now we are able to buy ethers, so if we used an ether here on you, that's not a ton, but it should be enough. And maybe your level 3 Asuna. Yeah, I can get rid of Curse. Okay. Yeah, their physical attacks are not the worst. Oh, parasites, huh? Alright, punch. Why is that? Why is that a group of enemies that can spawn in the same area that the frickin' gaggle of, you know, 4 magic casters and 4 melee dudes can also spawn in? Like, they seem to be in a completely different class. Spellcasters are so annoying, though. See, this is why we don't cast spells. We don't like being annoying. We just punch things. That's all we do. So let's see. There's stairs up. That's probably where we need to go in the end. But there's prison cells in here. We're doing some serious damage now, though. Now that our stuff is leveling up even more. The revenants. Alright. You are free? Oh. They're not free. Oh, great. Yes, take out the wizards. They're nothing without their wizards. And it puts the captains, like, way in the back. Because it knows that if we go front to back, then... Well, I guess it would be worse if they had the captains in front, because they're tanky. And the spellcasters in back. Princess Hilda, I can't even see her from this angle, but we'll just trust that she's in there. Hold on, we'll get you out of there. Okay, we can just open it. Great. Okay, we brought Gorton. Hilda, are you alright? Gordon, I never thought to see you here. Well, you know, he insisted on coming, even though he's kind of wimpy. Gordon, take the princess and go. Well, we're gonna have to... Oh. Thank you, Evos. Be careful. I guess we're now 3v8 against some of these groups of enemies. That's gonna be great. I mean, the guy comes in, he replaces our strong pirate lady, and then what does he do? He just leaves halfway through the engagement. Like, he doesn't even come with us out of the dungeon. He's just like, nah, you guys can find your own way out. I'm just gonna dip. It's like, bro, we kind of need you. We need a 4th member. You may be a big old wimpy baby man, but we kind of need you to not just leave on us. Because yeah, now we're out of mana entirely. Maybe we should turn random encounters off, because I'm assuming there's going to be at least one final, like, scripted battle before the end, and I don't want to be out of resources by the time that happens. Because yeah, they're not just gonna let us walk out of here, right? No, I guess they are. Okay, we just leave. Great. Now we just get back to civilization, I guess. So I guess we go back south. But it'll be nice to have a 4th member of the party again. You know, I don't know. I wish that we had 4 members of the party all the time. You know? Like, I've been holding back that specific criticism of the game because I've been like, you know, usually you have a fourth person, but at the same time, it's like, in the times that you don't, you're kind of significantly weakened, and sometimes they just skedaddle on you, and it's like, it's not very good. It kind of leaves us weakened. Now, I'd like it if we had, like, our regular 4 people and then maybe a wimpy 5th person for, like, escort things like that. Oh, hi, you're back outside. The rebel army has arisen. Our first move is to retake Castle Fiend. Prince Gord and Princess Hilda have pitched camp near Fiend. You should head there immediately and lend your strength to the cause. Okay. I probably need to sleep first, but okay. Oh, everyone's there. Yeah, everyone's just gotten out of here. Interesting. Are the tutorial old guys also conscripted? No, they're still here. They're just chilling. For a second, I thought they'd also, you know, freaking drafted the old dudes that are very enthusiastic about monsters and weapon types and stuff like that. Let's just sleep, get our mana back, maybe stop by the shop, spend some of this ludicrous amounts of money we have. Probably. How much money do we have? Ugh. $178,000. Trapped in Home Depot for a bit. What did you miss? Basically, I don't know when you left exactly, but we went to the Coliseum down here. We killed things, and then halfway through, Gordon freaking left us for dead. Even though the enemies in there were actually somewhat difficult. So the one place where we could have used a 4th member, he was just like, nah, I gotta leave now, and left us all alone. And then after we got out of there, we came back here, and now apparently we're taking back this castle. So that's about all that happened. Oh, I just came in here. We're supposed to buy stuff. These are already maxed out. We definitely want eye drops. Give me your eye drops. Thank you. Fill us back up on antidotes. Now, crosses we could use. We don't want to get curse locked again. Some mallets. We haven't even run into anything that toadifies you, but we want to be ready for when we do. Approaching the end of Act 2. Okay. I don't know what exactly that entails, but we don't have enough money for these still. My goal of getting 100 of every item is not being very easy. We need to go save up more. We may have had a ludicrous amount of money, but it wasn't that ludicrous, apparently. Alright. Castle Fiend. That's up this way. Oh, that's the camp, I assume. Why are you all the way across the river from it? You're not going to be able to approach it directly. Also, why do you have... Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why do you have a group of octuplets just standing out here? Hi. Ebos, unknown man, snail. I owe you my life. It would appear you also deserve credit for destroying the dreadnought. I don't know how I could ever thank you enough. By taking back the place here? I don't know. Not fear, I am the true princess. Okay, good. No keywords to learn, alright. You are to be the heart of the attack. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for asking if we wanted to do that before just signing us up for it. I appreciate it. While we hold the bulk of the Imperial force at bay, you'll slip in and kill the Castilian. Alright, I can do that. Probably, maybe. Sort of. We breached the castle gates. The enemy is in disarray. Now is our chance. Is that what all of you say? Is that like, did they give you a script for this, or are you all just, we're taking back the castle? This guy didn't get the script. He did. Oh, okay. Not that guy didn't either. I guess half. They only gave like half of them the correct script. The rest are just making it up. Maybe they got a different script. I don't know. But yeah, we can just go across this. Alright, so we were supposed to go in here. No, it's just these guys. I feel like once we take the place back, these guys will no longer be here. I almost feel like we should farm these guys a little bit. Just because... ambushed. Come on, man. I don't know if they can still give us XP, though. I mean, we can still get health from them. Yeah, that is true. She did change her tone real quick. To be fair, it's not unwarranted. We have kind of proved ourselves. But yeah, I don't know if we actually get much of anything except some money out of this. We're getting health every so often. Maybe this isn't as good a farming spot as it once was, because we've out-leveled it. We're able to kill them pretty consistently now. So, okay. We'll go be the heart of the attack, I suppose. Hey, they took down the gate this time. Let's use your spell here for a minute. Because it was just smaller amounts of healing that was needed. Alright, where is this? We got a lot of things. But there's some loot back this way if we... Oh, hi. Do I trust you? Because we've had some run-ins with fakers in this game. 1,000 gold, alright. Well, I guess we don't... And we do have kind of a choice. We could go on one of the different stairways, but let's talk to you. You don't want to be hacking your way deep in enemy territory without me. That is true. You have decent stats, especially compared to Gordon. I don't know why I'm so mean to Gordon. I got the idea in my head that he's kind of a wimp, and now I'll just never let him live it down. Monsters. Oh, that is a lot of monsters. Oh, why does she have her weapon again? That's why she did, like, no damage. I was like, how strong are these guys? But no, it's just, she isn't actually using her, you know, good abilities. Death Tome, okay. Aura Tome. I don't know how good those are, but first we need to do some crosses. Then we need to go to equipment. And you need to get rid of this stuff. You don't need it. Nobody needs it. I'll be re-upgraded to those again. And then, do you still have the spell I gave you? You do. Good. But we're gonna go Ebos here on everyone. That's good. Good enough. Okay. So now we need to go across to the other chest. I think that's all we can do here. Just go up the stairs from there. Monsters. No, not revenants. Ow. Why'd we let the revenant take his turn? He's like the one thing that's actually scary here. Potion, you can't hold anymore. Speaking of potions, we should probably use some of those instead of spells. Because we got a lot of potions, and they're like dirt cheap. Alright, I do have encounters still off. Let's turn those on, I guess. See what kind of shenanigans they want to throw at us here. Throne room. Alright. Nowhere else to really go. Chimera. Why do they have Chimera in the throne room? It just seems highly inappropriate. Hi. Rebels here? Where are my soldiers? No, it can't be. This was all a trap. Alright. Who the heck are you? Have we heard about this guy before? I swear, I think I would have remembered the name Gatos. Like, have we heard a single thing about this dude? I don't think so. I guess he's the Castilian we heard so much about. But I have no idea how strong he is, so just beat him up. Punch him in the face. Imbibe. I don't... He was basically at like 1 HP, and he's just like, I just gotta take one last drink before I die. And that was it. Alright, you've defeated the enemy commander. I feel so accomplished. He was a very difficult boss. So good to finally be back. This would never have been possible had we not worked together. I thank you all. Okay, see you. Gatos, isn't this dude's name just a type of enemy? Really? So he was just a random enemy that happened to be put in charge of this castle. He wasn't even like a specific guy. That's interesting. He wasn't very tough, that's for sure. Let's see, where does this take us? We're out here now. There's some rooms. 10 or more later. How much more is there to the game? I mean, I feel like it's simultaneously going faster and slower. Oh, a mirror, you say? Ask it things. Maybe the mirror knows stuff. Key on black mask. We can't see how we looked in a black mask. Oh, pendant does something. Isn't this the pendant that was supposed to be... Oh! I guess we can check on the egg from here. By looking through the pendant. Interesting. Yeah, well, egg is still egg, so, good to know. Anything else we can check on here? Nope. It was the egg mirror. Mirror to look at egg. Very nice. I don't know what the point of that was. Why did it show egg? Is that supposed to be like a hint for something? Like, is it just a place I need to go to like check on the status of the egg? Or I don't even know. That's very confusing. I honestly was surprised that anything we had actually worked on the mirror. It's for later? Okay. Because, yeah, that's... As of now, that makes no sense. We need more context for that one. Well, let's see. Is there anything else to do here? Doesn't look like it. in town. Hey, the place has been fixed up. We could never have recaptured Fiend without you, thanks. You guys took on the big boss. He was not a big boss. Honestly, they probably had a lot of a harder time with all the guards than I did with the boss. Being able to live here again is like a dream come true. Fiend is ours again at last. The standard of the Wild Rose flies high over Fiend once more. Have you been to Paul's house yet? He certainly seemed overjoyed to be back in his own home. It's no wonder, really. He probably had all sorts of stolen loot stashed there. We may have taken Fiend back, but the war isn't over yet. The decisive battle will be fought once Minwu returns from Mysidia. Don't forget the part we played in taking Fiend back. Yeah, I was just saying that I think that they played a bigger part than I did. Oh, this is just this statue. We don't need this right now. Let's actually go to the bar around the side of the city. I want to see if the guy that was there came back. And if it's still full of a bunch of guards. Like maybe the memo didn't get out this far. No, it's just empty. Alright, what about the secret passageway? That's still there? Yep. Is there anyone down here? I don't see why they would be. Nope. Nothing still. Very weird. Thought maybe there'd be some secret thing there, but no. Anyway, we gotta find what's-his-face's house. And I guess talk to him. Oh, what kind of equipment do they sell here? Because I think earlier I was trying to buy equipment here and there was just no one. And shield. So gold is good. Golden is not. I'm gonna buy one of those for the other lady. Let's see. What do these guys have? Diamond. Knights. Right. Alright, so you have nothing else for us here. Check the weapon merchant, even though we don't use weapons. Maybe they'll have something fancy for us. Nope, nothing really. We have like 50 flame bows, which actually, speaking of which, can we sell that stuff? Because we're never gonna need any of this. It's worth some good money. $13 mithril helms. We outdated the mithril. Gloves aren't really that outdated. We'll keep them. Shields we don't need. Battle axes we don't need. Maces we don't need. We don't need any of this. Ancient sword. We'll probably get a few dollars for that. Priceless artifacts, who needs them? Sell them. Mithril, Werebuster, Mithril, Golden armor, not good. And here's why what we came here for. So dark bow, flame bow. Dark bow is just worse, it looks like. But flame bows, we got a lot of those, and we can sell them for a lot, so that's good stuff. I'll keep the giant stuff. Ruby stuff we keep. Wing sword. I have a lot of wing swords apparently. We don't need none of it. 69. Okay. Interesting. See ya. We got some money for all the items that we don't use and will never use. Now we gotta go find the guy. Is that Paul? Has he aged like 50 years? He's that old guy up in the top right. Hey Paul, long time no see. Never thought I'd come back or be able to come back to Fiend in my lifetime. Alright, good for you. Do they sell anything special here? Is it the same stuff? Looks to be the same stuff. Yeah. Man, getting 99 elixirs is gonna be tough. Yeah, it's gonna be an expensive, you know, investment. Let's see. Out of my way. I think down here is one of the only houses that has no name on it. Ebos, you old devil, how have you been? It's been like 10 minutes. I'm just like wyverns. He's just, huh? Mithril, huh? Nothing to learn. Look at this mask. Look at this bell. Look at this pendant. Look at this snowcraft. Look at this ring. Okay, bye. I guess we just run in, yell wyvern, and he's just confused, and we just show him a ring and then leave. Was I supposed to talk to the people in the castle again? Did they give me another quest? Did I forget my quest already? Was there already something they told me to do? There are many ancient books in Mycedia. If you can find them, will prove helpful. Runs in, yells, wyvern, refuses to elaborate, and leaves. True. Remember the secret connected to the Mycedian tower lies hidden beneath the castle. How do we get beneath the castle? Waiting in the audience chamber. What could happen to Minwu? I don't know. I guess I'll go talk to them. Never taken in without her help. There's one problem. Minwu still hasn't come back. We could go to this place, find out what happened to him? Sure. The Mycedian Tower is rumored to house the Ultimatome, a text containing the ultimate magic. Okay. Oh, how do I get there? Ultimatome. Oh, I didn't ask about that. Okay. I'm starting to prove invaluable in our struggle against the Emperor. Great. Good. You want a mask? You want a ring? You want a pendant? You want to elaborate on what you're saying? It's so good to finally be back. We've never been possible to work together. When we left for Mycedia, but we haven't heard from him since. Pains me to ask this of you so soon after winning back our castle. Would you go to Mycedia? Yeah, well, why not? Land of mages. Without the aid of their magic, defeating the Emperor will not be easy. I heard that a spell, sometimes referred to as the ultimate magic, lies in the Mycedian Tower. Requires 2 masks. Masks, you say? Like this? Oh. According to legend, a passage to hell opened long, long ago. Monsters poured through the passage and entered our world. Ultimo was the magic that drove them back. Alright. Mask. The white mask rests beneath this very castle. You must recite an incantation to open the door that leads below. The words Achmet Teliois has been passed down from antiquity. Okay, good. Forgive me, I'm afraid I don't know the door's location. Well, isn't that just inconvenient? In a place with a mirror chamber is the power to call wyverns, but the wyvern is yet to hatch. How do you know about the wyvern? Did I tell her about that? But I guess that's why it showed the egg. Well, let's see, we're looking for a secret passage. There's a chest down there I haven't used yet. Well, this is an odd hallway leading nowhere. You use keyword. Oh. I thought the weird ending, the hallway would just be a place that I use the secret words and it opens. I don't know how to get down there. Wait, I said under the castle. You go up. Perhaps. Gotta go up so we can go down. What was over here? Wasn't this just nothing? No, there's loot in here. Maybe it's this. Nope. I'm sure I'll find it soon enough. I already said the mirror was for the wyverns. I don't think the mirror is going to be the secret passage as well. The wyvern comes later. You have anything to say? Mirror chamber lies at the top of the steps. I know. I've already seen it. Now let's go upstairs again. Maybe one of these walls is fake. This wall is fake. I did it. I'm a genius. Evidently, I didn't think that would actually work, if I'm being honest. Real fake walls, apparently. What does that do for us exactly, though? Yeah, that's the fake wall. Was that just to get those items and that was it? I thought I found like the whole secret. But no, apparently it was just the minor secret. I need to try all the walls and make sure they're actually there. There we go. Wearables, yeah, just more stuff. Alright, so this was a secret. It was not the secret. We got loot, though. I guess that's good. Where's the way down, though? I know there is one. There's another staircase down somewhere. I just don't know where. Well, you do. Finds Chambers ranks away. Prince Gordon awaits. I don't care about what Gordon wants. You can tell Gordon that he can shove it. I'm looking for secrets. So over here, was there nothing else to this? Because there's a lot of room here that just isn't used for anything. But I guess that's just how it be. Alright, then there is a lot of shadowy stuff up here. Like an entire corner is shadowy. Why is that? Why is it shadowy? We gotta use these pillars in a certain order. Or maybe this guy knows where it is. Peace restored to the world. This is the second castle, Lord Fiend. You don't say. Man, I should start using that line. Just, you know, the second I run into someone, like, the second floor of the house, I should just, like, stance up at them, just be like, this is the second floor of our house. You know? I'm sure it'll be great. It's very, very good conversation starter, I'm sure. Because, like, who needs to know that? Especially because how do you get to the second floor if you don't already, like, go upstairs. And if you go upstairs, you should know you're on the second floor, right? Like, logically, you would think you would know that already. I'm on the right track with fake walls. Yeah, how'd he get in there? One of these walls is fake and I will find you. I don't know which one it is. But I have a very particular set of skills, and those skills involve me running into every wall in this entire castle until it tells me where I'm going. Secret wall to the outside. Nope. Mm-hmm. Actually, history fact, a lot of castles did have secret holes to the outside that, you know, invaders wouldn't know about. Because, you know, it turns out that it's kind of important to be able to get outside of a fortification and not have your enemy know exactly how you got in or out. Although fake walls from the inside to the inside is a little bit more special. Alright, I think I've run into like every wall in this entire first floor. Maybe. It's hard to tell. So second floor again. Hey guy, where are we? This is the second floor! Yes, it is. I'm glad you're here. How would I ever know that this is the second floor without the second floor guy? I feel it's something to do with this corner of the castle, but there's nothing there. Unless I just didn't walk into this wall goodly enough. I sense no secret passage here. They're really making this a bit ambiguous, aren't they? There's something out here. Maybe we jump from the second floor out onto the lawn from one of these walls. Chest. No. It's just empty. I can't move it. Go down there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone. Someone does tell you, but you forget who. Oh. Well, I hope the guy that tells me is not the guy that's in there. Because I don't know how to get in there. And then, by then it would be a bit late to know how to do it. But I'll talk to more people. You've done it. Have I done it? What did I do again? Beneath the thing. Where beneath? This guy I think is just mirror room guy. Yeah. Is there someone in the mirror room? I don't think we've been in there since we reinstated the people. Maybe somebody's in here that'll tell us what to do. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Where is... I don't know, thing that I want. Where is secret passage? Ultimatum. Tell me. Mirror room, secret passage. Jump out the window. I don't know, I'm starting to run out of ideas here. I think I've run into like at least 60% of the walls in this entire castle, even the ones that don't look like they should have a secret passage behind them. I've checked them anyway. We've already been here, and I think we already looked around this room. I don't know, this is like if Dark Souls required you to find an illusory wall to continue the game. Very particular type of person that may find secret passages useful. Oh. I think I know who you're hinting at we needing to talk to. Is it Paul who was the guy we should talk about? Maybe we should go ask him about. Because there's gotta be a reason that they pointed me to Paul. And now we have more keywords to talk to him about. If you need to know about secret doors in Castle Fiend, I'm your man. I don't suppose you could tell me what's inside the secret chamber. Just curious. A white mask? It doesn't sound particularly valuable. Nope, not interested. So I guess I'll tell you where the door is. Look in the far corner of the audience chamber, to the right of the throne. Okay. Right of the throne. I would not have gotten that. At least not for a while still. Just because I was looking for a way into this area here, which is the one part of the castle I haven't yet been able to access, is on the right of the first floor. So I've been looking for a way to get into that area. So going to the top floor to get to there did not compute. But I guess it's over here somewhere, to the right of the throne. Like how close to the right of the throne? Not that close, evidently. Ah, see nothing out of the ordinary. Then why am I talking to the wall? Okay. I like how I look at a wall and I see nothing out of the ordinary, and for no reason I just decide to say the secret password. Second secret wall within the secret wall to get there. Oh. So there's a double secret. I need to find another wall with nothing out of the ordinary, evidently. Do we know the secret password for that wall? Is there a different one? What's that guy in the corner yelling? I don't know. He's a little crazy, I think. I think his marbles are long gone. And yeah, I'm just gonna check every wall from now on. Not in like the whole game, but at least in this secret passage. Aha. Please help yourselves to the equipment within. What? How are you here? Wait, how is it that the king queen people-ish were not aware of this secret passage, and yet that random guard was, and also had loot? Also, if there's a way to access the bottom of the secret passage from the outer wall, how is it that we haven't... Why didn't we just go around the whole castle that way? How did nobody know about this? Other than that one guard that somehow knew about this. Who's been trapped in there for 50 years just protecting this loot. Yeah, it seems like it. He's just that when they sealed up that secret passage, he didn't know the password, so he just kind of stayed in there. Alright, well, we got more loot down here. I don't know if there's enemies down here. There are. Not too tough, though. Man, it's been a while since we actually fought something. I forgot what combat was like for a second there. I was just like, in full find secret passage mode. Alright, money, eye drops, you can't hold anymore, oh great. But I think... I think we might leave this place now that we know where it is, because this seems like a bit of an extensive dungeon. We might come back next time, because it's 2:30. I was thinking of having the stream be a little bit shorter, and yeah, we'll do that. Can we just leave out this way? We can. Quick exit. No quick entrance. But we'll save here. Actually, wait. we should probably use, where is it? Eye drops. And then save. Because I am going to forget that we're blind, and I'm going to run into combat. So anyway, that is about it, I suppose. Also, why do all the women have purple hair? I mean, I guess not all of them do, but all the ones in our party always have purple hair. What's up? I've never met a person in real life that has purple hair naturally. Do you think they dye it? Or do you think that it's just, in this fantasy world, people can just have purple hair from birth? I don't know. I mean, even her eyebrows are purple, so that seems like it must be a natural hair color, because who dyes their eyebrows? I guess you'd have to, wouldn't you? If you dyed all of your hair purple, you'd have to kind of dye the eyebrows too, or it'd look weird. But I have no idea. And of course, Ebo says, like, pure white hair. It's like, I mean, that's possible. It's really rare for someone who's young to have very, very bright white hair. But, you know, not as rare as purple hair. But anyways, enough, you know, considering the genetic mechanics of a fantasy game and hair colors. I'm gonna leave, and I'll be back tomorrow. Probably, what day is tomorrow? Well, like Friday? Oh, it is Thursday today. Okay, so tomorrow's Friday. I'll be back tomorrow, and we will go into the secret passage, which I now know where it is. And that'll be great. Hopefully no more running into walls to figure out where I'm going. So that'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. So I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.